So is having a boyfriend embarrassing now? Have you felt that way before?
I have. Females are so masculine now because men are being feminine.
So as alpha female, do you tend to find yourself dating beta males?
I attract more beta males. But then when I tell them about what I do and everything, right, they are like, oh, like you do so much, like wow, so nice. Okay.
Like the kind of guys you attract and the kind of guys that you wish to pursue is totally different.
Yeah. Sometimes like beta men, they also have the mindset to be a provider. They just cannot provide, but they got the mindset, but they just cannot. But like alpha men, sometimes they know they can, but they just don't want to provide.
How? Wait, how? I don't understand. I actually came across a TikTok that Adeline sent us, and then where it's from the writer from British Vogue, who wrote an article, is having a boyfriend embarrassing now? So I think my first question, right, when I watched that, right, is why would you ever be embarrassed of a relationship in the first place? Because if I say I'm embarrassed of my girlfriend, right, wow, it's a cardinal sin. People will give me 30大板, you know, like hit my backside 30 times, you know.
Yeah.
I actually don't really know how to answer that question.
But have you felt that way before?
I have. Not with my current boyfriend.
Is it a girl thing? Is it a girl thing?
I think a lot of the more independent girls will probably have felt embarrassed about some of their partners before. Because like they will feel that they are not good enough for them.
That means they're quite alpha already. They're quite capable. And they
Yeah.
want something more.
Yeah. So I would say that this article is quite directed to the more independent and more how to say, like career woman.
Alpha female, feminist.
Yeah, in a way.
What do you think?
I thought at first, first hearing about this, I thought actually it was about being shy. You know, it's about girls who are, you know, like when they post about their boyfriend.
Oh shit, my boyfriend too swole.
Yeah, like you don't want other girls to like see your boyfriend, so you're scared like they will steal your boyfriend. You know, like then when they post about their
my god. Yeah.
Actually,
in that article,
was mentioned in
it was
the
called
article.
the evil
yeah.
eye.
Yes, evil eye. So a lot of people like, okay, especially when you first start a relationship, they like to soft launch the boyfriend, you know?
Yeah.
So apparently there's a term now called soft launch. Can you give us a
you haven't heard of soft launching
can you
before?
explain to our audience?
Okay, so it's like when you see Instagram, right? When girls post, let's say they are on a date. So you know so far you know like you know that they are single.
Yeah.
But then suddenly one day they post a photo on Instagram, right? And then you see like they're actually on a date. How you know is like it's them, and then there's
a
like
man's
maybe
arm.
yeah, maybe a man's arm. You see
like
like
a wallet.
yeah, so you see like a guy's hand with a watch or something, 2 plates of food, and then like maybe they're posting the food, and then like you see a guy's body but without the head. So it's like that's what we call soft launching.
But why though? Why do you have to soft launch? Why don't you just don't take photos of the other person or take photos of the other person like normal people?
Okay, so there's a lot of TikTok stories that I came across before, right? So why people choose to soft launch is because they don't want to say who their boyfriend is. So that like if on the internet they're like, oh, like this girl posted like the same guy, then they know like felt like getting cheated on.
Oh, for example, like if you date the same guy, is it? Or you happen to like
be dating the same guy. So then like there's also another saying is that why they don't want to post it is because they want to wait until marriage when everything is like secured. Then they will like officially
you think marriage
launch it.
secure man now?
Of course not, but at least on a more secured level.
I can understand more secure level, but who wait until marriage, yeah? Maybe maybe like once you're about to start getting into a relationship, maybe they'll start like posting a face, maybe, or maybe once they're in a relationship, then they post a face.
So I think number one is scared. If the partner is cheating, then online can expose them. That's number one that they scared. Number two, they scared of evil eye. They scared other people jealous, right? Because in
like if you have a too good looking boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Because in one part of the article, it says that this girl, right, she don't want to post, right, because the dating market is very difficult, especially for girls as well. Because you know girls are very choosy. They always want to pick the best, right? And how many best men are there on this planet? Top 10% only, right? 90% of the girl fighting for the same top 10%. So obviously it's damn difficult for girls,
Best in the sense of like, oh, good job, and then
good genes. Good everything.
Okay. I see.
But best is like subjective, to be honest. Yeah.
Could it also be an ego thing? For example, like let's say the relationship didn't work out, and then of course I lose face, you know. Let's say like you start posting this guy very early on already, then they'll be judged by others for that, right? I mean, do you feel that as a?
I think there will also be like same thing back to the evil eye, right? Like people will compare like, oh, I don't think like this guy is good enough for this girl because of like career
Wow.
background, family background, like how much money the person have as compared to like the girl and whatever.
They know
So
so
then
much.
people will be like ew, like why are you dating down?
So actually, it links to
Yeah.
just on the TikTok that I sent you. You know, there's this guy, right, that is like the luxury watch guy. And then he's like, hey, nice watch. You go around, tell people, nice watch. This watch is from what, 1970s or something. Oh, how do you afford it? What do you do? But he talking to the person, right, in question, right, is Lionel Messi's wife.
Oh.
Yeah, so then Lionel Messi's wife obviously never answer lah. Yeah, so as a independent, strong feminist, right, will you be insulted at that question when you don't work and then you are a wife of Lionel Messi, right? And then you don't answer like, oh, my career is this. Will feminists or will alpha female be disappointed in you?
I think there will be because like
It will be, right?
yeah, I don't think like trophy wife is something that people. Okay, there are still people who look up to people that can be trophy wife because like that is like everyone's dream, right? Like I don't want to work, I just want to like stay at home and look good, like dress
But
up
it's
every
like
day,
easy
right?
mode,
Yeah,
not honorable for
Yeah.
feminists.
Is she a trophy wife?
she technically she
I mean,
is, I guess.
I don't really know
Say
the
like she
history.
doesn't work lah.
Don't really, she just take care of the children. Got three children
Yeah.
already, right?
I mean, that's a job in itself, right?
Yeah, that is a job in itself. But
Oh,
then
maybe
like
people look down lah, because
yeah, but people will be like, oh, so you don't like work for yourself, like how are you as an individual? But to some people, their goal is just to be a mom. So like what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that.
I think nowadays it's more like nowadays when there's an expectation. They're like, what can you bring to the table besides
Yeah.
just, you know?
I think especially as feminists want to be the men of their dreams, right? Then they start to become overcritical of women in their traditional, more feminine roles, right?
Correct.
Oh no.
I'm
Yeah.
guilty of that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You were
Is it-
like this,
I won't diss, but I will
side eye.
like I will question some of my friends when they are becoming very like all about their boyfriends, right? Then I'll just question them like, so what are you doing for yourself? Like, do you not have a personal goal for yourself? But I guess it also comes from a point of like, what if he leave you? Like you are still young. What if the person leave you? Is your world gonna crash?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think that's an important point because like I feel like in your relationship you shouldn't lose yourself, right? Is that what you were going to...
Actually, I got one more chibai one. I want to come out already.
Okay, let's go for it.
Imagine, right, if the woman criticizing they are, would you say that oftentimes they are not in a happy relationship and they have a lot of insecurities like, oh, my partner's gonna leave me. That's why they project that onto other female. Like, hey, why you don't have backup plan?
Could be.
Yeah. Like,
Because
hey,
they are not secured themselves, ma. So they work hard to feel that security for themselves. So they start questioning the other person like, oh, why are you like that? But maybe the boyfriend just wants a girl like that.
yeah.
If you give them like a strong independent woman, they'll be like, not really my type.
One thing that comes to my mind also is maybe a father figure in their life who failed to deliver in a sense. So that can put the woman into what do you call that? Like she has to bring
Survival
the
mode.
masculine energy. Yeah, she has to bring masculine energy. Yeah, masculine.
Masculine energy.
Masculine
Masculine energy. That is also a very highly discussed topic on TikTok. Females are so masculine now because men are being feminine.
But would you say that this is contributed by two cases? First case, right, is that the society is condemning men for not being in touch with their emotions. And then they like, oh shit, now I'm trapped, I need to be in touch with my emotions, but I also need to be hardened enough to not cower in the face of fears and push forward and achieve my goals. That's number one. And secondly, right, back in the day, there's more emphasis on manual labor.
Like physical strength lah.
Yeah.
Basically.
And now it's more of a knowledge economy, right? And women's minds mature earlier than male. And then because of that, right, there's like a compound interest and the confidence as well, right? Like, oh, from young, right, people will really tell you you're very smart already. But for guys, like, oh, this guy's still doing stupid shit, Yeah, so it builds the confidence of the woman to achieve more. And if you look at statistics, the amount of degree graduates, there's more female, there's more uneducated males. So the odds are like really stacked against male. And also with like female empowerment and everything, all these movements, right? Like, hey, you go girl, but guys is like, got nothing. Don't need you to do hard labor anymore already, right? Then women also smarter, earlier, younger, more encouragement
So
from
why do
society
they
as well.
need somebody else when they can,
Yeah,
do
become the man of their dreams. Right.
I am actually the man of my dreams.
So, are you happy? Do you wish to be the man of your dreams? Like
Yeah, would you rather?
I have never thought about it from that point of view before. Because whatever that I do, my goal is just to be independent. Like to the point as to I don't need anyone to be able to survive.
But is
So-
that out of is that out of a survival instinct? Like, what if there's nobody and then
It-
I need somebody to survive?
It is out of a survival instinct. Because when we grow up, we just stay with our parents. So for us, it's like whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then when we start working, we are like, oh shit, if I don't work, then I'm dead. Like where do I get money from? I cannot go to my parents and start taking money allowance from them again, right?
Yeah.
So there is this like survival instinct when I lost my job. And then there was this like 2-3 months period that I was jobless, and then I was like, oh shit. And then like after that 2 or 3 months, I started to work more. So I have multiple streams of income. So I'm not afraid of losing one of it. Because I'll have like backup plans.
Mm.
And then like it just got worse lah. Like I just feel like, oh, I need more.
Mm.
So
Okay, you're just trying to protect yourself.
yeah,
basically.
so I basically become the man. It's like, I don't need anyone to pay for me anymore, like anything.
So as a alpha male, right? Also based on our podcast with Violet Lim, which is the CEO of Lunch, actually the dating coach, right? She's saying like for alpha male, right? Oftentimes you wouldn't want to date an alpha female because you're already fighting the world, right? Why would you go home want to fight with your wife again, right? So as alpha female, right? Do you tend to find yourself dating beta males, and does that fulfill you? Or you actually secretly looking for a guy that's even more alpha than you, then you can finally relax.
I
What's-
think
what's-
I've dated both.
Mm.
Like I attract more beta males
Because
because
you can
Because I'm a slave.
sayang them, what?
yeah, that is one. But then when I tell them about what I do and everything, right, they are like, oh, like you do so much, like wow, so nice, everything. Then I'm like, wow, okay.
Oh, ego stroke. Oh, yeah.
Actually, it depends on the kind of person, right? Because some people have
Yeah.
more of a nurturing, like a naturally
Yeah,
nurturing.
yeah.
But then,
yeah.
if for example, the partner takes advantage of that by not doing their part, and then
Yes.
becomes like the woman has
Yeah.
to, then that's when she gets frustrated. because
Mustang
she
everything,
has to-
Yeah, then after that I'm like, shit, I need a guy more alpha than me. But then like I also know that we'll just start fighting about everything. Because like, oh, you have your
You
own
want your way,
thoughts,
you
I
want
want my own thoughts. Then after that we just like keep bickering about it like non-stop, right? But at the same time it's also fun in a way, you just see it as a banter. Like if it's nothing crazy, it's just like every day we just banter about like, I don't know, like some political thing, like is Trump gonna die soon or like not, that kind of thing.
But end badly.
But it's like you are like in between, basically. Like the kind of guys you attract and the kind of guys that you wish to pursue is totally different.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think there are also more to play in it lah.
Okay, yes, give us some examples.
So even though I can pay for things myself, I don't want to.
I also can pay for things, but I also don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, like that. Die already, like that.
But I think that comes from
Got lah.
like
For 3 months, it's got CDC voucher.
that's true.
Enough.
Yeah.
For 3 months, enough for 3 months.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Zen mode, yeah. 省吃俭用, bro.
Okay,
Yeah.
get groceries and stuff. lah.
Yeah.
But I think it's different. It's like sometimes like beta men, they also have the mindset to be a provider. They just cannot provide, but they got the mindset, but they just cannot.
Aim
You
for
know?
effort.
But like alpha men, sometimes they know they can, but they just don't want to provide.
Mm.
How? Wait, how? I don't understand.
It's a power
Al-
thing, I feel.
Alpha
For
male,
alpha.
they can provide, but they don't want to provide.
They are stingy lah. They'll just be like, oh, let's
But
go
then,
50-50.
that's not alpha male already, right?
They are alpha as in
Yeah, alpha,
ego.
Oh,
Yeah.
but when it comes to provide, then it's not
But
alpha.
when you
But
ask
that's
them
not true
like,
alpha already, right?
no, then after they'll
No,
ask you like, so what do you bring to the table?
Wow, that's not alpha already.
It
That's
is what-
give-
it is what, no?
Because
It is
alpha male is mostly giver one. Yeah, it's mostly giver
Really?
mentality. Yeah.
Isn't that Sigma?
Sigma, boy.
Yeah, because Sigma is basically Sigma is the ultimate
Oh,
because,
fuck,
because
yeah.
Sigma is a balance, right? Basically, am I getting this wrong? Or is
I
it
have
Omega?
no idea. Maybe it's made up.
Because
All
I thought
this
Sigma
shit.
is ego.
Is this
Like egoistic guy.
Are you serious or not? All this-
To
I
me,
thought
okay,
make
so
up
to
one
me,
man.
right, alpha is the no emotion, is the generic
Pure
male.
aggression.
Like
Yeah,
the
exactly.
traditional male, that kind is
Exactly,
it?
and sometimes they also treat women as second because they are like, I'm the leader.
I'm the king, that kind
Yeah,
of
exactly.
like, treat
so
me
you will
as a
listen to
king.
me, you will do what I want.
Yeah,
species.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's what I thought too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's alpha. And then the real one, the one with a bit more intelligence, I think that's Sigma. I feel okay. We need to fact check this one more time, but
Yeah, because I think in army they call it boss versus leader, right? A boss is like, I tell you what to do, I tell you what to do. Leader is like, I do it. And then you see, you want to follow, you follow lah. Like I lead with example.
The like one for all for one, that kind of.
Yeah. So I thought like alpha, right, is like because you're an alpha wolf, you have a pack, you want to take care of your pack, right? So you are tend to be a giver. It's like servant leadership lah. That's my mentality of alpha lah. That's what I thought.
I
That's the
think it's
ideal.
just that one is like the main label, and then you have like sub label.
Oh.
What kind of alpha are they?
Oh.
Obviously, the ideal alpha male is somebody who is like balanced, lah, I guess, right? Or the ideal like
Yeah.
masculine man or whatever.
Because
yeah.
I think really alpha males' ability, right, is their charisma. You think they can one person do so many things, man? It's because they can inspire people to follow them. That's why they alpha, you know.
Aura.
Yeah, aura.
Aura farming.
That's the real.
Yeah. I think so, right? Because one person you can't, right? So if you look at all the great leaders, right, like all the Alexander the Great or whatever, right, it's all he has like tons of people, right? It's like delegation. It cannot be one person.
Correct. Alpha in the sense of leading the pack, lah. Really like alpha in that sense, lah.
So are narcissists alphas?
I
True,
think
a lot of CEOs are narcissists. A lot of
So they are considered alpha, right? So I mean, it's the same thing, like a narcissist.
charismatic can
Yeah,
be
a narcissist will tell you like,
sociopath.
let's split. What do you bring to the table? Nothing. Split. I don't need to pay for you for what?
maybe not necessarily narcissist,
Wow.
but they possess some of the traits, lah. They possess some of the
Yeah.
traits of. You have to be a
Or-
little bit, but right.
Yeah, or it could be even another case of like, okay, if I pay for a table, like give me something back. They will expect something back.
Oh,
Yeah.
like what? Popok ah?
Like what? Popo. Excuse me.
Popok ah?
Popo is a
Popo.
Common.
keyword.
Common in
straight
the
accountant.
dating world now, I guess.
I can empathize with women who feel that they need to protect themselves in a way because there are plenty of men out there who fail to deliver in terms of like their provider role. This is actually a scenario in a lot of low income families. Like the husband doesn't earn much, then the wife is already a housewife because let's say from the beginning already she got so many kids.
You're right.
Then
From the beginning, she got so many kids.
I say like yeah maybe that okay
Or
let's
with
say
a guy lah, with
maybe,
a guy.
maybe they shotgun, maybe from teenager they shotgun, get married.
Wow.
Then now let's say they are actually early 20s, but then they are already like married. Then the husband is maybe working only like part-time job or maybe like a not stable job. Then she has to be home to take care of the kids because she got 2-3 kids already. Yeah. And then because it's low income, they like quarrel a lot because they need to pay for things. Then they
Yeah.
I mean, this kind of stresses normally happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say the husband leaves the family. What are they gonna do?
Wow, jalat.
See? Yeah. Especially if let's say right, the wife maybe got very little education or no education, or she has never worked a job in her life. Yeah. So how are you going to? She's screwed lah. She has to fend for her family, you know. And the guy, if the guy only has how much, right? If let's say the guy the guy's working a very low paying job, then even the deal that they work out with the lawyer, it's like only give her how much a month. She cannot survive. What? She got 2 kids to pay for.
Yeah, but I think most girls have this sixth sense. They wouldn't let it drag to this point, right? They
No.
before that they already
I think
Spider
for
sense
the
already.
older generation, right, usually the female, they don't work. They are just like housewives. So actually, there are a lot of like Reddit stories that actually write that their mom know that their father is cheating. So they actually tell the daughter like, or like your dad cheats and then whatever, but I'm still here because I don't have a job. I cannot provide for myself. Hence, I can only stay in a marriage. So they always tell their daughter to study well so that you are independent by yourself, and that if someone treats you badly, just leave them because you don't need them.
Oh, so creating the next generation of alpha
sad.
female families, bro.
True.
Oh shit.
So last time is more about the suck it up mentality.
Yeah,
you know,
because
like
they
if
really
things
got
don't-
no choice. Like, what do you want to do? Like divorce and then what? They
Start
don't
from the
have
bottom.
It's
education.
better for them to
Yeah,
true.
no education. They can't provide for themselves without the husband. So the husband could also potentially see that as a advantage to take, right? So like, okay, I know you are not gonna leave me, so I can do whatever I want.
True.
Yeah. So after that article was posted, actually a lot of people actually thought about it and decided to break up with their partners.
Whoa. What the hell?
So there was a lot of TikTok going around, right? There is like circulating like, oh, thanks for the article. Like I finally found my reason to do that, to like end the relationship. And then it's kind of like a self-reflection for a lot of them also. Like, why am I holding on to something that don't even benefit me? Or I really feel embarrassed, but I don't know that until I read the article.
Yeah,
So
it's
then
very well
they're like-
written.
Why
I
are they
think.
holding
Yeah.
on? Is it? I gotta go
Yeah.
check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are just holding on to something because like, you know.
And a lot of men, they also self-reflected on TikTok as well. They are saying like, oh, like men have so much work to do. Like now that this article is out, have you guys realized
what?
how weak you guys are? as men, like you are not able to make the woman feel safe, and now they are like not just not feeling safe, they are feeling embarrassed about having you around. So like is it time to like self-reflect? Like how do you be a true like alpha, a provider?
This is in the traditional sense, right? The
Yeah, in the
heteronormative
traditional sense.
relationship lah. Huh?
But I guess like in a traditional sense, it also makes sense, right? Because that day we were discussing about physical Asia. It's like
Physical 100.
it's like every team has male and females, but the males, they always naturally would protect the females first. Like when it comes to things like the game of strength or like anything, they'll always make sure that they protect the females.
Wrestling.
Yeah, make sure they are not
I
eliminated.
think it all boils down to biology, right? It's all
Yeah.
about, yeah.
No, so I'm thinking about like, okay, so natural traditional roles, right? They are called traditional roles for a reason, right? They were created or conceived in a time where the needs have to be met, where the male has to be the provider. But do you think now, right, in 2025, right, there should be like a male provider kind of role, or it doesn't matter? It's if you have that personality, you have that capability, you're the provider lah. If you don't have, then you don't have all, irregardless of sex.
I
Right.
think
Since now the playing field is even already.
yeah. Like you were saying, a lot more girls are more educated,
Yeah.
like more highly educated as compared to men, right?
Yeah.
So by right on paper, they will be earning more if they just have a normal corporate job and we just put like them in the same place with different cert. Of course, the female is going to earn more, right? So when they have kids, naturally they will consider like, oh, is it more wise for the male to quit their jobs rather than for the female
House
with
husband.
a higher with a higher income to quit the job? Because it makes more sense like that.
True,
But
true.
I think it's again, it boils down to being able to split the workload so that everyone like feels okay and is balanced. And I think like just communication.
Yeah. So I think Charlene was like telling me, right, a point where there are certain qualities that of males, right, that make them more suitable to be a leader as compared to an alpha female. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think females can be a lot more emotional when they are making decisions. So either they take too long or they put in too much emotions when they are making decisions. So there needs to be a balance between emotions and logic. Because logic is very important when it comes to things like finance.
So that's the
It's like
potential
everything
problem.
is black and white. So if you put emotions into something that is supposedly black and white there, like will it still make sense?
Yeah, so I think another one, right, is that why I'm embarrassed, right, for having a boyfriend is because a part of me feel guilty for sharing my partner constantly, especially when we know that the dating landscape is really bad at the moment. I wouldn't want to be boastful.
What would you consider a dating landscape being bad?
Like market rate not good lah. Like everybody want to get attached, but then single.
What that is saying is like, it's because like, you don't want your friends to feel bad because you already have a relationship and they don't. Like,
Yeah.
that's a bit too.
Like maybe they all want to have a relationship, but then the thing is like they failed. Like maybe the relationship didn't work out, or like maybe they too alpha, they cannot find a guy better than them.
So they don't want their friends to feel bad.
Yeah, they don't want their guys, their friends to feel bad, so they don't want to post about their boyfriend because in case later the friend think that they're showing off.
I think you shouldn't be friends with that friend.
Yeah, no, a bit too far-fetched.
That's a friend problem already. I don't think that's a like boyfriend problem, like relationship thing.
But again, is it more prevalent in female relationships as compared to male friendships? Female friendships versus male friendships?
I think female friendship for sure. Like people will ask you a lot more questions. Like, why are you dating this guy? Like, is this guy too good for you? Like, are you good enough for the guy?
What the fuck?
Or are you like too good for the guy?
Huh? What is crazy, eh?
Yeah.
The guys will never ask
there's
each
a
other.
lot of, like-
Got a girl? Nice.
Yeah, there's so many things.
Hey, don't, bro.
But it could also be from a point of like jealousy, right? Like if your female friend is jealous of you, then they'll keep like pouring things into the relationship and be like, is it really good for you? Like, is he like too good to you? Like, why are you not stepping up? Are you bringing anything to the table? Like, these are
They
the kind
ask
of...
you that. I said like women ask other women that.
Yes.
Oh my god, what the fuck
Okay.
is
Wow.
such a revelation, yeah?
Yeah,
My
thank God I
mind
have
is
friends like that.
completely blown, eh?
I mean, thank God as males we don't have friends like that. Like if my friend will ask me that, I'm like, that's not your problem. Like what the
I
fuck?
feel like guys, like, when your friend is attached, you're just like, wow, happy for you, bro. Like, that's all,
Yeah,
right?
your problem is
Yeah.
settled.
Then when like anyone break up, you just like, Oh, sucks, bro.
Yeah, I mean then
That's all.
the lack of support also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never even ask like, oh, why break up? Just like, wow,
We
shag,
support
bro.
our soccer teams harder than the relationships of
Okay, bro,
our.
tonight go drink, bro.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Shag, bro,
Tonight-
let's go drink tonight.
That's their emotional support.
Yeah, that's the emotional support. Let's say if we were to rewrite the article, right, into the other way around, like are guys embarrassed of their girlfriends now? How would you think the context of the article would be?
Well, firstly, I think it's never ever gonna happen because this.
I find it very hard to even fathom the like. I can't think that way. I don't know why.
I think for
can't think that
guys,
way.
we weren't really. I think we were really focused on heterosexual relationship lah. Unlike them, right? Because at the end of her article, right, she's like, however, as traditional roles began to crumble, right, maybe we are being forced to reevaluate our blind allegiance to heterosexuality. So she is brought up that way and she hate it because she don't believe in heterosexuality. That's why she said that. She
Oh.
believe in fluidity. Everybody can be everybody. Don't need
yeah.
man and woman. That's
Okay,
that's
okay.
what I'm implying at the end of the conversation. So I feel like if a man were to write it, right, they probably wouldn't have this POV lah. Firstly, right? They will probably look at it a little bit more black and white. Okay, we want to talk about male and female. We just talk about male and female. We won't even like talk about like different combinations lah. And then the article will be way shorter. And then it's like, if you're embarrassed, then find another one now. The end. Full stop.
That's how logical it will be, right?
Yeah, it's a bit
Like
more.
if you even feel a slightest bit of it, just break up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not a slightest bit, but like yeah.
But honestly, I don't know why, but some people really can drag the relationship. Like in my previous relationship also, I was like really in love with my past relationship, right? Until I dragged to like maybe 1 year plus. And that's really like very suffocating for me already. But some people can drag to 16 years. Yeah, 20 years. Yeah, for a guy. Yeah.
That one is like the what's the word for it? When you like invest, then like you there's a word for
Sunk
it.
cost fallacy.
Sunk cost fallacy. Fallacy, yeah. Fallacy.
Yeah.
Fallacy, yeah.
Yeah.
That means that you already invest a lot. So
Yeah.
then they think they will lose money because they already like invest a lot, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that I guess that's the guy version. If you write this article, it'll be shorter, you'll really be focused on heterosexuality, it'll be like how to solve the problem. It will be like more like a car repair manual than a poem, you know.
Because guys have less to lose in a sense, like now that I'm thinking about it, let's say like since the guys are like, for example, like if men are the breadwinner, right? Then let's say they break up, then they have less to lose compared to somebody who like let's say like doesn't have who I'm thinking like in the traditional context lah. Let's say like the woman is not working or whatever. Since she has to worry about finding her income and stuff like that. But then the guy, let's say like the guy break up with the woman, then like he still got his money. You know?
But what happens?
Then he just move on.
What
but
happens
for the woman
if
it's like
this guy is dating an alpha female and then he's embarrassed because the alpha female make him look bad?
Huh? I don't know.
Like
Then-
in front of other people.
Yeah, then after that he cannot leave the relationship because he cannot be the breadwinner. Oh, reverse.
That one is he own self insecure lah.
Yeah, that's why he go write this article.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah,
Maybe the one that will write the article is an insecure man.
Oh,
A
yeah,
beta
exactly.
male.
Exactly.
shit.
But we can't say that for this girl, right? We cannot say that she's insecure because we're gonna cancel the fuck out. Yeah, you see? So when the script is flipped, right, then you realize how unfair the world is.
I think if there's an article from the male perspective, right, it will be like in the bin on TikTok. Like it will be trashed so hard.
Exactly. You see,
That
like
is like-
everybody
Like just delete the article.
when it's a woman, it's like you go girl. When it's a guy, it's like everybody's like oh fuck you.
You know there's this app called like green tea or something.
Green tea,
Hello, green tea.
Is the
green tea.
the girl, right? They can post guy that they dated before. Yeah.
Oh,
on the thing. So
no.
you scroll, and then if you see like you dating this guy, right, and then the guy is really been flagged like red flag.
Oh, they'll give the review,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Wow, and then people are saying, what if a guy also come out with this app?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you think about it, it's quite messed up. If there was a male version of this app, right? I mean that rated females and stuff, then it would be like everybody be pissed. But then for women to do
The
that,
whole entire female race, right, will pick up their pitchfork and go and burn down the companies. Yeah.
geez,
Yeah.
double standards.
And I think like generally I feel like females are more emotionally charged to stand up to all these kind of things. For guys, honestly, like mafan
Yeah.
for what do all this? Like just go back work you know.
Yeah.
Like where got energy
Just,
go and comment on other people's shit and diss them. Like,
some people do get pissed, but then those are the people who rabak lah. That's why.
yeah, like,
Yeah, we just suck it up. We are taught to suck it up and carry on. Man.
Wait, but then like, do you think those like TikTok commenters with like fake account, like, do you think it's majority male or female? I feel like
I
it's
think either
male.
female or jobless male.
I feel like it's always male.
Is it?
It's giving like the male
Male
energy.
vibes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need a mask to like be able to say this kind of comments. I guess.
I think if girls were to say that, everyone would just support them. So like,
Oh,
hype for what?
they don't need to.
Yeah, they're like, okay, I'm commenting as a girl. I'm gonna get like 10,000 likes on my comment.
Yeah.
It's like I can talk shit about whatever and I'll just get supported. But if a guy do that, everyone just could be like, you ugly dude.
They
Like,
go to
you
profile and then they
ugly,
say
you
like,
ugly fucking face. Who do you think you are to be making this comment?
I check your DP and it checks out. Pasti.